guys, so I have another battle video, and this time I'm going to be comparing Shimmery Champagne eyeshadows. I feel like every brand and its mother comes out with this type of eyeshadow. I thought that I had a lot more than I actually did, but I don't, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess. But I mean, like I said, every brand makes one now. I feel like I'm going to just hone in on the most popular, more famous, well-known ones and do comparison swatches for all of you. And then, as I do with all of these videos, at the end I'm going to tell you which one is my favorite, and that's the one I'm going to be giving away to one of my very loyal subscribers. So, first I'll just start out. This doesn't really count as an eyeshadow, but this is a base, and it's Bare Steady Paint Pot from MAC. And although it is a base, it's something that I wear by itself all the time. Like when I'm really super lazy, I don't have time, or I just want something light and fresh. This is what I reach for, and a lot of times I would just do this with some black liner and mascara, or I might even just skip the liner and just do mascara. And I also use this as a base under most of these shadows too if I just want like a shimmery lid. I've noticed in my collection that there is a difference between shimmery champagne shadows and shimmery shadows that lean more like shimmery pink. Which I think you'll see in some of these swatches. But that is MAC's Bare Steady Paint Pot, and that is readily available at anywhere you can purchase MAC products. One of my very favorites is Silk Teddy, and this is by Too Faced. And this is in the Natural Eyes palette, and I'm not sure if you can buy this color separate. If you know, if you can, please just put it in the comments below so other people will see that. That is Silk Teddy. The one underneath it is Nude Beach, but I would definitely categorize that more as like a glittery pink and not really in the same realm of the shimmery champagne colors. Okay, next we have Urban Decay Sin, which is this one. This is in the Naked palette, but this is a color that Urban Decay sells separately. It's this color right here. And I'm going to put that right next to Silk Teddy. Packing it on a little bit too much. So here's Silk Teddy. Or no, this is Silk Teddy. This is Urban Decay Sin. Sin definitely is a little bit more pinky, but it's still, I would still categorize it as a champagne color. This one is Urban Decay Sellout. And here another permanent color from Urban Decay. It's a gorgeous all over lid color. I hope I remember the order of these. This is Urban Decay Sellout. Here's a look at them compared to the rest of them. You can definitely see some have more of a sheen, like the Sin from Urban Decay, whereas these have more of a silky satin look, whereas some of them might have a little bit more chunky shimmers. But Sellout is incredibly smooth and very, very pigmented. Gorgeous all over the lid. All of these colors work extremely well to just open your eyes, make you look really bright and awake, and they're all extremely easy to wear without putting a lot of thought into it. Next one is, such a mess. This, hold on, it's getting everywhere. The most well-known shimmery champagne color, and it's honestly a color I forget about a lot, and it's Stila Kitten. Most of the time you can find this in just about any palette that comes out with Stila. I do really like this shadow, but it is very, very messy and tends to have a lot of fallout. And this is more of a beigey champagne, but still in that same family. Gorgeous color, like I said, but I just cannot get over the fallout and mess that it tends to make pretty much every time I go to wear it. Ugh. Okay. Another one from MAC. This is Prance, and it's a Mega Metal Shadow. This was limited edition. I actually found mine at a CCO. You can probably find this on like All Cosmetics Wholesale or something like that. Again, a very creamy, very soft, very pigmented champagne shimmer. It's right here. This one is probably more famous nowadays, and it's Bare Minerals Nude Beach. It is a loose shimmer, a loose shadow, so People are either going to love this or hate it. I happen to love it, but it's definitely more of a mess, being that it's a loose shadow compared to like the pressed shadows I've been showing you. So this is Nude Beach, and it definitely has sparkle factor. Not only is it a shimmery champagne color, but it just gives off that gorgeous sparkle. And for it being a loose shadow, I really don't find that it is messy. Like, I would say Stila Kitten is way more messy than any colors, especially the loose ones. This one was, again, very popular from MAC. This is Grand Entrance, and another one that is unfortunately discontinued. It's right here. I would compare this one to Silk Teddy, and here's Silk Teddy. If you missed out on that, you can pick up Silk Teddy. Next is a single shadow color from Prestige, which you can find at the drugstore, and it's in the color Flushed. It has like a pink overspray, but it actually is more of a champagne-y color. It's right here. Kind of light, not as good payoff as some of the others. And the last one is part of this eyeshadow trio that I got from a 500-point perk at Sephora from Smashbox. And I believe this color is just called Champagne, and I'm pretty sure you can buy this separately from the trio. Smashbox shadows, these are the only ones I really have. They are very nice and silky smooth, but not as pigmented as some of these others. And that's this one on top. That's the Smashbox. So there you go. For the most part, I mean, this is definitely one color that if you have one, you have them all. Whereas like the taupe colors could have all different kinds of dimension and undertones. I feel like all of these colors basically do the same things. They make you look awake and bright-eyed. They're simple and easy to wear. You could wear it by itself all over the lid for a daytime look if you want to put a little neutral brown in the crease, or you could just use it at night, throw some carbon in the crease. It's just a very versatile color. It's definitely a shade that I think everybody should have in their collection just because it's so easy. You don't have to think about it. It's definitely the color I go to, like I said, when I'm really pressed for time, or a Sunday when I'm just really lazy and don't feel like spending a lot of time on my makeup and want to just kind of let my skin breathe. I just might put like a wash of color over my eyes and throw on some mascara. So I'm going to try to remember the order that I went in, and I'm going to go through these again. I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, so here they all are. First up, we have MAC's Bare Study, which is it's a cream eyeshadow base, or you could use it, you know, as a shadow. Next up is Too Faced Silk Teddy from the Natural Eye palette. Then we have Urban Decay Sin, which is normally found in just about every palette that Urban Decay comes out with. This is Urban Decay Sellout, and you can just see the difference in smoothness. Sellout's way more smooth, but I actually like the color of Sin better. Then we have Stila Kitten, which is definitely the most beige out of all of these colors. Followed by MAC's Prance, which is discontinued, unfortunately. Over here we have Nude Beach is the most sparkly one. Beautiful on its own. MAC's Grand Entrance, which is again another one that's discontinued. Very similar to MAC's Prance. This one here at the bottom is the Prestige Single Shadow in Flushed. And then at the very top here, that's Smashbox Champagne, which obviously has the most poor payoff. But there they all are. You can definitely see they all have like the sheen finish. It just looks like a highlighter basically for your eyes, and it does amazing things. And I absolutely love every single one of these colors. However, I don't find it necessary to own every single one of these colors. So with that being said, the color that I'm going to be giving away that is my very favorite is the Urban Decay color in Sin, which is this color right here. I absolutely love this color. If I got rid, put it again there. If I got rid of every single champagne color on my hand, this would be the one I could not live without. I do really love MAC's Prance and MAC's Grand Entrance, but unfortunately they're discontinued, and I obviously don't have backups or doubles of them to give away. So like once they run out, I'm not going to be heartbroken because Urban Decay Sin is just about the only champagne color that I really need. They're all really pretty, but that's just the one I find myself reaching for the most when I want that simple, classy, fresh look. I'm really excited that Urban Decay does make that in a single shadow because I know that will be the first one I will run out of in the Naked palette, and I'm going to be heartbroken when that happens. I'm glad that I can easily buy a backup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. I hope it made you feel, I hope it made those feel better about not needing to have every single champagne eye color that is out on the market. Like I said, they all differ in some ways, but they all ultimately probably will look the same on your eyelids. Also, all of them work really well as inner corner highlights and brow bone highlights. You could also have them double as cheek highlights as well over your blush. I hope that you're continuing to enjoy these battle / giveaway videos. From the feedback I've gotten in all the other ones I've done, it seems like you guys like them, so therefore I'm going to be continuing to do them sporadically. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!